Good morning. It is Tuesday, August 1st, 2023. I'm back here for Daily Shakeup number 762. And today I want to talk about failure. More specifically, I want to talk about the fear of failure that so many people talk about. Most of the time when I'm talking to friends or clients and we're going through a scenario and I'll say, so, what's your fear? What's your biggest fear? And so often the answer is failure. Failure, it's not going to work. It's not going to work the way I hoped. It's not going to work as quickly as I said. So we love to start with this idea of fear of failure. And I always come back and say, but what are you really afraid of? Because what I've learned is that I've not met a human yet that I've had a chance to talk to that their actual fear was of failure. Typically, if not predominantly, the fear that I actually identify is fear of how they will be seen by others, and ultimately fear of how they will see themselves. You see, failure is an event. Failure is a failure, an absence of an event or absence of a certain outcome. But this label of failure, of being a failure, or feeling like a failure, or thinking that others see us as a failure, or letting others down, that's what our deepest fear is. Now, why does this matter? Because if we think that our fear is of failure itself, we will not take risk because we're terrified about this outcome not happening that we desire or pursue. We will minimize our risk and not make the effort. But when we start to understand what we're really afraid of, and then we start to assess, is it really true? Will the people around us really see us as a failure? Typically, the answer is actually they won't. The bigger fear is how I'll see myself. And we know that that's a choice we can make as to how we choose to see ourselves. So now, if we pursue our objectives and come up short, we can start to have a high level of trust that no matter what the outcome, we will not see ourselves as a failure. And it's unlikely that anyone we care about will see us as a failure. Now, that is what opens the door to taking those risks and frankly feeds our courage to be brave and go for it. That's it for today. Keep taking care of yourself and everyone around you. And by all means, stay connected.